Hey, what's up, guys? Jeremy and Jamara and crazy little Ireland on here from RC Militia. And we got the RC Militia, what are we going to call it? RC Militia Comments Weekly or Q&A Weekly. You'll see in the title below. But we're going to do, we're going to answer people's comments. Not technical comments or anything. We're just going to do just comments that we think are fun and stuff like that. So,
or that need to be addressed.
Yeah, and we're going to do 7 comments every week, and it's not going to be on any certain day or anything like that. So, yeah, so that's what we're going to do every week, just for the heck of it. And hopefully she'll sit still long enough for the video. So,
Probably
okay,
not.
Read the first question.
Okay, the first question is from Adam Ant 101010. He says, "Good video, but FYI, some of us are showing these videos to our little guys. My son is 6 and absolutely hooked on RC, but I'd rather not show him videos filled with foul language. Just saying."
Okay,
Go
so
ahead, Jeremy. Foul language.
I can. I was going to respond with foul language almost.
No.
No, I'm just joking. No, I can totally see where your point's coming from, and I've had a trucker mouth my whole life. I mean, if you ask her, it's just, I think every one of my sentences has a swear word in it. Unless I'm in a professional setting, then it never comes out. So, I guess this is a professional setting, and I'm going to start working on that because I know there's a lot of little kids out there and stuff like that. You don't want your kids swearing. But on the other hand, your kids are going to hear that other places anyway. So, but I can understand it, and I agree with you. So, I will be working on that so you can show your 6-year-old our videos. So, next question.
She loves paper. Okay, this one's about you, baby girl. Okay, it's from MyPitbull82. Says, "Great video, bro.
Kick-ass name, by the way.
Yeah. How's your Pitbull Ireland? Great video, mate. You really put your RCs through their paces."
Well, Ireland is doing great. We are doing puppy classes with her. She's learning. She's already learned how to sit, stay.
Focus. We learned focus, like where you get her to look in your eyes because we like to take pictures of her. Or if she just like really rambunctious, we can tell her to focus and she'll look at you. Yeah. So that's actually, it sounds really stupid, but it actually really helps a lot. And that was the first thing we learned.
Yeah, and we're doing, and that actually, having that instilled in her makes her pay attention to us a lot more, even if we don't tell her to focus.
Yeah.
But
we're doing loose leash walking.
Yeah, loose leash walking, and she's not.
She goes on the leash.
But she's going to be pulling. I don't know if you guys have seen dog pulling, but it's when you hook your dogs up to a special harness. And they pull like 5,185 pounds. And before all you PETA people jump on me, it's not bad for the dog.
As long as you have a certain
They make a special harness. It's like $300. And I've talked to pet trainers and stuff like that. My vet says it's okay. So
yeah.
And trust me, if my vet didn't think it was okay, they would definitely tell me.
And they guys have so much energy. And, you know, it's just like if you have a lot of energy, you have to get it out somehow. Yeah. And this is just it's a very creative, very safe way to get a lot of their energy out, and it helps build their muscles, and it's just something that they really thoroughly enjoy. We've talked to a lot of different professional people about it, and they really do enjoy it. And for me, I'm just like, okay, but you know, they're dogs. They're different than people.
No. And and she did have a urinary tract infection, or pretty much a bladder infection.
Yeah.
So
but little girl puppies apparently get that all the time.
Yeah, they get them a lot. But hers was pretty bad, but it's getting a lot better now, and she's pretty much potty trained.
Potty training was, oh my gosh.
Yeah, potty training was hard,
nightmare.
But we're pretty much almost there. So, then what was the other?
She's doing wonderful. She has puppy classes in the morning, actually.
Yeah.
So.
I should be drinking a beer right now. Anyway, go.
Okay.
What was the next part of the question? I really put my RCs through the paces. Yes, I do. I try and beat the shit out of them.
Hey, trucker mouth.
Oh, dang it.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Maybe I'll bleep it out for
I'm sorry. Adam Ant 101010. There's a lot of 10s. I'm sorry. It was just the S word, so it wasn't too bad. I'm not being sarcastic. Honestly, I mean it. Apologies.
All right. So yes, he does put his cars, and we had a big blow up on one of our videos. Let's just address it, and won't say who it was from. But some guy didn't like the way that Jeremy drove his cars, because he's like, you know, if other people see you drive your cars like that, they're going to think that their car can do that, and then they're going to go out, especially younger kids that don't know any better, and just break their several $100 RC car. And the purpose behind him driving the way that he does and puts them through like rigorous driving is the fact that he wants to see the weak points.
And I have fun driving my cars like that.
Yes.
I have fun driving my car's full throttle. If I'm driving, I'm full throttle all the time, full throttle.
And if he babied his cars, how can he then sit there and say, "Hey, I recommend this car," because he doesn't really know if it's a money pit, because we've had a couple of our cars that we've bought, and then every time we take them out repeatedly, driving hard, not driving hard, they just break. And so we don't want to then recommend those cars to you guys, because we want you guys to know. Sorry, she's playing over there. We want you guys to know, what's not super great on a car, what's weak, what's going to need replacing.
No chewing on the curtains.
Hey, leave it.
Hang on.
Ireland.
Okay.
Hold on.
Just a second.
Puppy training.
Stay. Come here. Ireland, come.
How you can
Come.
tell her to stay and then tell her to come?
I don't know. Just sit right there and chew on that little piece of carpet.
Good
We're
job.
Okay.
You're doing great.
Anyway, go ahead. But
Alright,
anyway,
so-
yeah. So I
so
like
that's
to
the
bash
reason.
I like to bash the crap out of my cars. I almost said the S word. I corrected myself. And that's just how I drive. And he made the comment like that I paid because I have like $700 into the Stampede with upgrades and stuff like that. And he made the comment that I drive like a 10-year-old, or I must be I don't give a shit about.
He doesn't care about
I don't care about my RC cars. Told you it's gonna be tough, guys. He said I don't care about my RC cars just because I'm rich. I am by far not rich. I'm a full-time college student. Okay, next one.
All right, guys. So then we
She's
got.
chewing on shit.
Oh,
God dang it! There's another one.
we've got 3 S words in this video so far. He's trying hard though. That is actually very restrained for him. So he's
Okay.
working on it.
So let's blow through these so we can.
What do you got in your mouth? You always have something.
She has
in your
carpet.
mouth. Okay. So Goatman42069 says, "Gas is cool, but why is it not faster off the line, bro?" I don't know what car he's talking about.
He's talking about Lucy 5T. We only have one gas car.
Oh, wow. All right. Brain fart. Okay, my brushless would leave that in the dust, and it's a cheap one.
Ireland, here, play that bill. This piece of crap. Okay. So
He wants to
what was the
know
question?
why the Losi
Gas
5T
is not meant to be fast. Gas is meant to be fun. If I wanted to, let's see, what was I gonna say there? Like pretty much, gas is not. It's just not fast. It's not as fast as electric. But the purpose of having a gas car is the sound and smell, and using gas, which is way less maintenance than any freaking electric car could ever be. And nitro, it just blows it out of the water. I don't touch nitro with a 10-foot pole. And it's not about the speed. It's about having a Losi 5T. It's about having a 30 or 6-pound, 40-pound, I don't know, however heavy it is, car, and it's just fun. Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of speed off the line. I'll probably upgrade it to have a faster engine later. But honestly, to tell you, I have more fun driving that than I do.
That's the Losi 5T.
I have more fun driving that than any of my other cars, except for my buggies. I love my buggies. Okay.
Okay, next one. So Jacob Galfaro says, "Dude, I didn't know you had a daughter. LOL."
I do have a daughter. I have a daughter. I don't show her on the YouTube,
Very much.
the RC Militia page. We do have our second channel, but we haven't done a lot with that. Quit chewing on that. I told you to get the pillow.
There you
She
go.
took the pillow.
Good girl.
So what was it?
You didn't know you had a daughter.
Yeah, what was I saying?
You said that you don't put her on on.
Yeah, I don't put her on the
this-
RC. I don't put her on this one because I don't want a bunch of comments and stuff like that. Because if somebody commented negatively about my daughter,
Ireland,
or
leave it.
or any
Leave it.
like
Good girl.
inappropriate things, that would probably hunt him down and kill him. So that's why she's not on this channel.
She's a very beautiful little girl. So that's why. He's just being a daddy, and that's why she's not on here, and that's why you guys really don't know.
Yeah, but I do have a daughter. She's 12 years old.
12.
And
Going on 25. Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
yes, she is. So, all right.
Okay, so James Shaw says, "I've wanted a Summit for years and was wanting to know," okay, he's talking about when we drove the Summit through the mud pit.
Yeah.
"I was wanting to know, was that a flaw in the Summit?
She's on the carpet again. Go ahead.
Was that a flaw in the Summit when the motor quit, or was it just the mud? I don't have any personal experience in mudding."
It was.
James, that was mud.
Yes.
That was not a flaw. That was
No.
purely what we
That
did
was
to
mud.
it.
When they say cars are water, or when brushed motors, brushed motors are worse on it than.
Thank you.
I'm trying to talk here.
I know, but
Brush motors are worse for that than brushless. No, she can't join that either. The brushless motors can handle more going through like the mud and stuff like that. I don't recommend doing it. But when they say waterproof and stuff, they're talking about like a cleaner water, not a water that's just completely filled and entrenched with mud and all that. So these are really not good pillows, so we're just letting her chew on them. So yeah, it was totally the mud and how hard I was driving through the mud, full throttle and stuff all the time. So yeah, it was completely in the mud. Summit's a bulletproof car.
Yeah, highly recommend a Summit. If you want to get one, holy cow, you will have so
next to my
fun.
buggies and the Low C5, the Summit's probably one of my favorites.
Yeah.
So,
he had told me, he's like, if I ever want to sell a car, I'm never allowed to sell the Summit, ever. My buggies or the Summit. So,
yeah.
I mean, you don't really have to tell me because he's not going to do it anyways, but yeah. So, okay, so this is from Craig Schofield. Awesome guy, by the way. Okay, it says, hi, Jeremy and Jamara. Thank you for the heads up on your friend's channel. So he's talking about my best friend, Joanna Otto, who has her own YouTube channel called Joanna Joy Music. And he says, I really enjoyed her singing. All she needs is the right person to hear her, and she will be making millions. I hope she continues to share her gift with us all. And that's just really, really cool, because I actually talked to her. And she said that she went from like 30-something, subscribers on her YouTube channel, and then after we made this, she's up to like 160-something. Which, most people, I don't know how people think about subscribers and what number is big to you guys. But for Joanna, she said to even have one person that's not like me, I've known her for over half my life, or one of her relatives or something. For somebody that doesn't know her and doesn't feel the need to be kind, when maybe it's not so good. For somebody to say, hey, I love your voice, and I don't even know you. She just said it's just so humbling, and it was just huge to her. It was just amazing that anybody wanted to subscribe at all. So she didn't, take those subscriptions that when you guys went to her video and left the comments. She didn't take that and just be like, oh yeah, I know I'm good. I mean, it truly does just mean so much to her. Mm-hmm. And she was just like, she goes, Jamara, the comments are huge to me because I only had a couple comments before on my channel, and she goes, when I have more people's feedback, it's really nice because I need other people that don't know me to have their honest, raw feedback. And I think that's cool because a lot of people aren't willing to take the truth and stuff, but she really is. And so she was just so touched by all the support.
And if you guys haven't seen the video, go back because she didn't get as much as subscribers that I would have liked to. There's a lot of views.
Well, of course, because we want to have a gajillion subscribers. But if you guys haven't seen it.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, go back. And the video is called Video Shout Out and then something different. So go and click on that one after this. And then please go subscribe to her channel, please.
Okay. So, and this is from D. Weenie. I know that we have used one of his before, but he writes good comments, You write good comments, you get on here. So, D. Weenie says, okay. Please put my, I didn't read that. Yeah. Please put my future wife back behind the camera. Better watch out, she's good at driving also. Love the video, keep them coming.
D. Weenie, he makes a lot of comments on our videos, and I know he's just messing around with that kind of stuff, so it doesn't affect me at all.
D. Weenie, you crack me up.
He's a cool guy. Plus, he has a cool name.
Yes, and you know what the fact is that Jeremy is really bad at filming. For some reason...
But I'm great with the DSLR.
You are?
Yes, I'm great with the DSLR.
We'll have to try that out sometime then.
Yeah, we will. No, because I want to drive. Go ahead.
There's no more questions. That's the last question. We chose 7 questions.
Yeah, I only did, I never did running videos and stuff like that. The puppy's chewing on the carpet again. Stop it!
This is having a puppy, guys. Anybody looking to have a puppy, this is what you will be doing all the time.
The carpet was already chewed up by a big dog.
Yeah, the carpet was chewed up prior.
It's not that big of a deal.
There's a little section over there needs to get tiled off.
Otherwise, should be getting spanked. So, yeah, but when I first started my RC channel, I didn't do any running videos and stuff. I just did reviews and unboxings. Shh.
Thank you.
I'm trying to talk.
Sorry.
I just did, starting to rain. I just did reviews and unboxings.
Stop.
And so everything was stationary for me. And then when we started doing the running videos, Jamara didn't know how to drive, and I do know how to drive. Well, not great.
You drive.
I just beat the crap out of things. No, I can drive good. But, so I was never behind the camera filming an RC car, and when we picked up the camcorder, she was the first one behind it because, well, I need somebody to film running videos, and
so I just kind of
she's had a lot more practice. I think I've filmed with the camcorder maybe, well, we're using it right now, actually, because, well, never mind. But we're using it right now, and I think I've only used it Twice.
The fact is that, like, I don't know how many of you other guys, film your actual driving and stuff, but when you're looking through the camera, especially the one we're using, it doesn't really match up on the distance of the car. So, like, the car could come, which you feel like is super close to you, and it might be close, but not as close as you may think. So you really have to trust the driver, because sometimes I'm like, okay, Jeremy, drive it, like, between my legs, and I'm gonna, get a cool shot.
Drive it between my legs. Okay, everybody shut your mouth right now. Move on.
That happens to me, though. I'm talking totally innocent.
I know, but anyway, go ahead. We gotta wrap this up. This is getting long.
In the 50s, nobody would have thought different. I could have spoke however I want.
I would have thought that way in the 50s. Go ahead.
But so it's just off. It's different, and he doesn't predict very well where the car's going, and so he's not super great at it. So I'll continue filming, but maybe if it's something easier to film, we'll have him do it so I can drive and get it filmed. Or
I'm just really shaky. I just gotta work on my shakiness and stuff, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So we won't have him film too much, guys, so don't worry about it, because it's hard for me to edit.
Maybe we'll do some more stationary stuff where you guys can just see us driving and we'll both drive and stuff, or
I'll play some tag.
Or something. Do some, I don't know. We'll do something stationary so you can see us both driving at the same time or something like that. So, but that's it, guys. This video went on a lot longer than I wanted it to go, but that's okay. So if you got through the whole thing, comment down below, and yeah. So those are the kind of questions we're going to answer. We're not going to answer anything like super technical or anything, because everybody else already does that. We're just going to answer fun stuff. And we are thinking about opening up a P.O. box for you guys to send letters or whatever. Some subscribers want to send me certain things, and they ask me, and I'm not super comfortable giving out my home address just because of now the days, the times that we're in now, it's just not safe, I don't think. So I'll probably be opening up a P.O. box, and if you guys want to send us stuff or write us letters or anything, that's cool. If you want to send us pictures, we'll hang them up behind here, and we'll have a RC Militia mural of pictures you guys want to send us or something. I don't know. We'll figure out something with the P.O. box, but we're going to look into that. And that's next on our agenda towards moving.
Yes. Before he starts school on the 3rd.
So guys, with that said, Jeremy and Jamara and Ireland over there ripping up the already ripped up carpet, saying peace, take care, God bless, have fun. I'm going to try not to swear, and I'm going to continue to beat the living hell out of my cars. Alright, later guys.
Living hell? You just cussed.